about order.
Netflix and Prime are hiding sci-fi films that will completely shatter your reality. Time loops with no escape, parallel dimensions bleeding together, and futures that make you question everything. Let's count down the 15 most mind-bending films you can stream right now. Number 15, Synchronic.
There are things that are far worse than death. What happened to him?
They're not returning.
New Orleans paramedics Steve and Dennis investigate bizarre deaths where victims suffer impossible injuries, like frostbite in summer heat or medieval sword wounds in modern apartments. All cases trace back to a designer drug called Synchronic that doesn't just alter perception, but displaces users through time. When Dennis's daughter vanishes after taking it, Steve discovers the drug only affects people whose brains haven't fully developed, creating a biological deadline where rescue becomes impossible.
The clock keeps ticking down. The time is an illusion.
Number 14, The Endless.
Dream.
Oh, what? There's something down there.
If you let it control you, it's gonna control you over and over again.
We're all stuck in these things.
We couldn't be happier.
Two brothers who escaped a UFO death cult years ago return to find closure and discover cult members haven't aged at all. Strange phenomena repeat in exact patterns as they realize they're trapped in a time loop controlled by an unseen cosmic entity that resets their world every few weeks. But that's not all. The entity gives them the illusion of free will while forcing them to relive identical events eternally, raising the question of whether resistance is genuine or not.
You want to know what runs up, you go find it.
Who's next?
We can't go back to our lives.
Number 13, Gattaca.
They don't recognize me. I don't recognize you. They won't believe that one of their elite could have suckered them all this time. They are going to find me.
But in a place where any cell from any part of your body can betray you.
In a future where genetic engineering determines your entire life path, Vincent Freeman is born naturally and labeled genetically inferior. Determined to join an elite space program, Vincent assumes the identity of a genetically superior man by using borrowed DNA samples for every security check. When a murder investigation threatens to expose him, Vincent must navigate a world where a single eyelash or skin cell can betray his secret and destroy everything he's worked toward.
Divided by the standards of perfection. One man's only chance
How do you expect to pull this off? I don't know exactly.
is to hide his own identity.
This is the last day that you're gonna be you and I'm gonna be me.
Number 12, Upgrade.
Move, Gray.
Man, you are persistent.
I cannot allow us to be killed. We're to finish the job we started.
After a self-driving car crash leaves Gray Trace paralyzed and his wife murdered, a tech billionaire offers Gray an experimental AI chip called STEM implanted in his spine. STEM doesn't just restore movement, but gives Gray superhuman reflexes and combat skills. As Gray hunts the killers, the controversial reality is Gray gradually loses control as STEM stops being a tool and starts making decisions for Gray, using his body as a vehicle while systematically erasing his autonomy one choice at a time.
Stay down, man. Sam, he's got a knife!
I see that. We have a knife too.
Number 11, Vivarium.
Should we just sit here and we wait to die? It's a boy.
A young couple follows a real estate agent to a suburban development called Yonder, where every house is identical, painted the same green with identical lawns and cloudless skies. When they try to leave, every road loops back to the same house. They're trapped. A box arrives containing a rapidly aging child with instructions to raise it if they want freedom. As years pass, they realize they're specimens in an experiment conducted by something that views humans as parasites.
Give a little time for the child within you. Don't be afraid to be young and free. Run to the locks and throw away the keys. And
All we wanted was a home.
Number 10, Palm Springs.
You want to dance? You know the officiant? He's got a bag of sweets in his pocket.
You were right. Got him.
I can't keep waking up in here. Everything that we are doing is meaningless.
Niles has been stuck reliving the same Palm Springs wedding day for decades when Sarah accidentally gets trapped in the loop with him. Unlike typical time loop films, this explores what happens after you've exhausted every possibility and have to confront the emptiness of infinite choice. The film argues that escaping the loop isn't about finding the right sequence of actions, but accepting that meaningful existence requires consequences and mortality.
To Austin, and I still woke up here.
One time I smoked a bunch of crystal and made it all the way to Equatorial Guinea. It was a huge waste of time.
Well, then what's the flip?
We kind of have no choice but to live.
No, I'm gonna get out of this.
Suit yourself. See you tomorrow.
Number 9, Oxygen.
Appel entrant.
Allô?
Lise, on a presque plus le temps.
On commence par quoi?
Vous avez toutes les réponses. Comprenez ce qui déclenche.
A woman wakes up in a cryogenic medical pod deep underground with no memory of how she got there and only 30% oxygen remaining. As the air supply drops, she uses the pod's limited AI interface to piece together fragmented memories while fighting panic and claustrophobia. The pod reveals she's part of a deep space mission, but the truth about why she's alone and what happened to everyone else unravels in ways that redefine her entire understanding of identity and survival.
Elisabeth enceinte.
Number 8, I Origins.
Check this out. There's a girl born in India with Sophie's exact iris pattern.
Impossible.
Maybe the eye really is some kind of window to the soul. You should go to India.
I'm looking for someone. All I have is a picture of...
Molecular biologist Ian Gray obsesses over proving eyes evolved without intelligent design. When he meets a woman with genetically impossible eyes, his scientific worldview collapses. Years after she dies, biometric scans identify a child in India with identical eyes, suggesting reincarnation might be scientifically provable. The film reveals that science and spirituality might describe the same phenomenon using different languages, and Ian's refusal to accept this duality cost him everything he claims to value about truth.
Most people's doors are completely closed.
What's behind the door?
Love and anger and fear and joy and sadness. All at once.
Number 7, Predestination.
Never exceed the jump limit. It can be problematic. If you ever want to stop the fizzle bomber, you'll never get another chance. Time, it catches up with us all.
A time-traveling agent chases a terrorist called the Fizzle Bomber across decades. During a recruitment mission, the agent meets a writer with an unusual life story involving gender transition and abandoned children. The reveals stack in layers. The agent is the writer. The writer is also the baby they abandoned. And the Fizzle Bomber is all of them at different points in a closed time loop. Proving free will becomes meaningless when your entire existence is a paradox maintaining itself across time.
You're the only one given to the world of paradox. You must lay the seeds for the future. I know where I come from, but where do all you zombies come from?
Number 6, Cloud Atlas.
Love, phenomena that determine the course of our lives. pieces begin long before we are born and continue after we perish.
6 interconnected stories span from 1849 to a post-apocalyptic future, showing how individual actions ripple across centuries. A lawyer's kindness in the 1800s influences a composer in the 1930s, whose music inspires a journalist in the 1970s, whose expose affects a publisher in modern day, whose story becomes a film that inspires a clone in the future, whose rebellion shapes humanity's distant descendants. Every soul appears and reappears, suggesting consciousness transcends individual lifetimes, while choices echo endlessly forward.
Our future.
I won't let you go again.
I believe there's another world waiting for us. A better world.
Number 5, 2067.
3, 2, 1.
Ethan.
Earth's atmosphere has failed, and synthetic oxygen keeps humanity alive, but causes a fatal disease called the sickness. When a message from the future says send Ethan White, tunnel worker Ethan gets sent forward in time to 2067 to retrieve a cure. Ethan arrives to find Earth abandoned except for his own corpse and evidence of a catastrophic time loop. The brutal truth is the future doesn't send Ethan forward to save humanity, but to create the paradox that dooms everyone.
Of the universe. An invisible field that bonds us together. You, me, the stars.
We can't change anything. It's always got this way. There is no other way!
We are all connected through time.
Number 4, Annihilation.
Check this out.
Stuck in a continuous mutation. Anything interesting in there?
No.
Sharks have teeth like that. It's not possible. You can't crossbreed different species. What is it?
Biologist Lena joins an expedition into a quarantine zone called the Shimmer, where nature mutates at accelerated rates, creating hybrid creatures and landscapes that defy biology. As the team pushes deeper, the Shimmer doesn't just mutate their bodies, but scrambles their identities and memories, making them forget who they are. The film argues that self-destruction is coded into human DNA, and the Shimmer simply accelerates the annihilation.
The boundary's getting bigger, it's expanding. We're talking cities, states. You need to know which side. So do I. It's beautiful.
Number 3, Mr. Nobody.
Of all those lives, which was the right one?
Nemo. Do you love you?
I couldn't live without you.
In 2092, the last mortal human, Nemo Nobody, approaches death while the world watches. As journalists interview him, Nemo's memories jump between multiple parallel lives he could have lived based on choices made at a single moment at a train station as a child. Each timeline shows different loves, careers, and deaths, all equally real and unreal. The film suggests that as long as you don't choose, every possibility remains alive, and the act of choosing murders all alternative futures.
You're the first and last person I'll ever love.
I love you. I'm not ready to die. I'm afraid I haven't been alive enough.
Number 2, Aniara. A luxury space liner evacuating Earth's elite to Mars gets knocked off course and drifts into deep space with no way to return or signal for help. As months turn to years, passengers confront the reality that they'll die in the void. The ship's AI, designed to generate comforting memories, breaks down from collective despair. Aniara argues consumer culture has made humanity so dependent on distraction that when forced to exist without entertainment,
att vi inte längre kan styra. När vi passerar en tillräckligt stor himlakropp så kommer vi med hjälp av gravitationen från den kunna vända tillbaka i kurs. Exakt hur lång tid det kan bli frågan om kan jag i nuläget inte besvara.
Number 1, Moon.
You've been up here too long, man. You've lost your marbles.
It's too easy.
It's him. This is my mind. I want to go home.
I know.
Sam Bell is finishing a 3-year solo mining mission on a lunar base when he starts seeing hallucinations and experiencing memory gaps. After an accident, Sam discovers another Sam Bell and then evidence of dozens more clones the mining corporation has been killing and replacing him every 3 years, implanting false memories of a family waiting on Earth that never existed. The film explores whether consciousness requires continuity or if each clone is a separate person who dies believing they'll finally go home.
Come outside. Tell me who that is!
Perhaps you were imagining things.
What's going on? Where did he come from? Why does he look like me?
These 15 films prove mind-bending sci-fi doesn't need massive budgets to destroy everything you thought was solid. Which one are you streaming tonight? Drop it in the comments and subscribe for more films that actually break your brain.